I got my YouTube up. Let's see. I gotta post it in now.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Alright, we're kicking off.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Let's see, Kadarius. Kadarius Toney.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, I know. It's all good.
Here we go. 319, good enough.
They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hey.
Now it's Fields.
What?
He's going to step up and run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before
For real.
35. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage,
That's cool.
he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory.
It
At
is.
the 36. Gibbs straight ahead. Through the middle
That
of
boy
the field.
Gibbs, boy.
Into the end zone.
Sonic. Sonic.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Point after here coming up. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down. You look at this Colt defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, it had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. To throw, here's Ward. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Achane on first and 10. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11, Warriors 70. Let's go.
Here's Ward. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Gets past him at the 10. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
This is a second and 4. Ball at the 9.
Let's go.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll run for it with Achane. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Dragon, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Ready? Ready? 70 up, Viking, 18.
They'll send Reed in motion left.
Let go.
That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Fulk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. teams had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Fields. He'll try and do this himself. That one caught by Rice. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chinn.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Riggs! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Up the middle, Achane. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9.
Stephanie! Panther 11! Panther 11! Trap 60! Trap 60! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 19 Lion! Ready?
Ward. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be a little little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Cut 19, ready? Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Broncos.
In motion left, that's Reed. Throwing now, Ward. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Sam Laporta, 26 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. 19 instructions.
Now Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 yards. And the Colts first down. First and 10.
Fields now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
Colts first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Good night.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Going right back to Fant. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Third goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. To throw is Ward. He'll dump this off to Achane. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now Ward. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Here's a 2nd and 5.
19
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Throwing is Ward. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. 5:51.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Get it. Panthers.
Caught on the right side, Reed. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Go. 79.
Back to throw. Moore. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
From the gun, Ward. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
First down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. To the air again, Ward. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Throw caught by Achane. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Folk's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
42-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Here we go. Good. All right.
Here's Fields. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Here we go. All right.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They snap it to Fields. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Noah Fant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. 18, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Go.
Here's Ward. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
19 Tiger. Hawk 70. Cup 19.
To throw, here's Ward. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
In motion right is Brown.
Ready.
Ward from the gun, he'll throw. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Ward now working out of the gun. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The slot man in motion right. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Second and a couple. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Play action. It's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame has turned into results.
They'll come up now on second down.
7 Hawk, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Next, let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, trap 60, trap 60.
Ward. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Let go.
Connects with Slayton. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
70. Go. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Steady.
They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. Now second and 5.
39-yard line.
551. Here we go. Right.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done.
Wow. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Need need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They'll run again. And we'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us. Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Colts, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. They will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Zombie Nation.